game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Coming out with it, it's Price. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Irish. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board.
And settles everyone down, all the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will start this game off. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Spits it out to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Keeps looking downfield. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Find some fresh air. Picks up the first down, still moving. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Watch it out of the air. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the run, still looking. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Lee. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Yeah, right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Pittsburgh now has it in the red zone. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 10 over Louisville. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick step and go. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Love. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. On the direct snap, it's Love. Got room to work. There he goes. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45 on his way.
You just can't say enough about this. And how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Pitt pushing the pace. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got his man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark.
Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pitt.
What a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to scramble. All alone, he's got it. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Turning it on. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum.
Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Got it in the middle. It's Pauly. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Pulls it in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackle.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Hit right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that.
Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before. Picks up more than 40. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Use the play fake, down to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. Listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got
Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Back to pass, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Williams. Gets it on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
On the snap, it's Love. Crosses to 40. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll go back to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Pitt pushing the pace.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
It's reverse. There he goes. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The throw. That's caught. It's Lee. Chopping up this defense, and they've got... way down to the 23. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. There's the pressure. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism. He shows you the...
Touchdown, Panthers! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Love. Makes it past the marker. He's loose. The 40. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hit right back to the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Pauly. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory. Gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Fields. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Wants to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Grab near the marker. It's Bob. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up 1st and goal.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And the returner goes down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them play in coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. Forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Dropping back, it's Carr. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Locke. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Locke. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second.
Touchdown, Irish! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Homer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
That's caught. It's Hicks. They stop him just a leap or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
To the air, it's Holstein. He's got it. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on third down. Got a man. It's Hicks. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down of the 27.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll take a shot. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on second down for this offense.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it in. It's Holmes. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle.
Time to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not...
Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll take another shot here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And it'll be downed right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Flips it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're looking to throw on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Holmes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go on top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Holstein. Under fire. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. What a play by this defense, and they stop him. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.